Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve an interesting exponential equation. So my equation is 100 to the power of x is equal to 400. And I want to find the value of x. So we see that x is going to be in between 1 and 2 because 100 to the power of 1 is 100 and 100 to the power of 2 is 10,000. So it's going to be more closer to 1 than it is 2, but it's going to be somewhere in the range of 1 and 2. So to solve this, what I'm going to be using is logarithms. So I'm going to first start by taking the log on both sides. So I get log 100 to the power of x is equal to log 400. And if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent of b to the front, so I get b times log a. In this case, I have log 100 to the power of x. I can move x to the front, so I get x times log 100 is equal to log 400. Now, I'm going to take the log of base 100. So, log base 100 of 100 is just 1. And log base 100 of 400, well, 400 is the same thing as 100 times 4. So I can rewrite this as log base 100 of 100 times 4, which is equal to log of 4 over log of 100. And I have 1 plus this because of this. So now log of 4 is the same thing as log of 2 squared. And log of 100 is the same thing as log of 10 squared. So I can move the 2 to the front and the 2 to the front over here. So I get x is equal to 1 plus 2 log 2 over 2 log 10. These two cancel out, so I get x is equal to 1 plus log 2 over log 10, which is equal to 0.301. So x is equal to 1.301. Alright, so in this problem, I have a to the power of 3 plus a squared is equal to 392. So I obviously want to find the value of a here. So for my solution, I'm going to first start by rewriting my equation here. So I get a to the power of 3 plus a squared is equal to 392. And now I'm going to subtract 392 on both sides. So then these two cancel out, and this turns into a to the power of 3 plus a squared minus 392 is equal to 0. Now from here, I can rewrite negative 392 as negative 343 minus 49. And the reason I did this was because 343, this is something cubed, and 49 is something squared. And notice how we have something cubed, something squared. So I'm going to change the order of this. Actually, first, I should rewrite 343 as 7 cubed and 49 as 7 squared. So we have a cubed plus a squared minus 7 cubed minus 7 squared. Sorry, this is 0. And now I'm going to change the order to this to group the cubes and then group the squares. So I have a to the power of 3 minus 7 to the power of 3 plus a squared minus 7 squared is equal to 0. Now, here are two properties that we're going to use for this. So to start, if I have something in the form a to the power of 3, actually I should do x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3, this is equal to x minus y times x squared plus y squared plus xy. And now if I have something in the form x squared minus y squared, this is equal to x plus y times x minus y. So in this case, x is equal to a and y is equal to 7. We're going to first start by rewriting a to the power of 3 minus 7 to the power of 3 in this form. So this is going to be equal to a minus 7 times a squared plus 7 squared plus 7 times a, which is just 7a. And now I have this plus x squared minus y squared. This is x plus y times x minus y. So it's going to equal a plus 7 times a minus 7. And this is all equal to 0. Now notice how both of these terms have a common factor of a minus 7. So if I factor out a minus 7, I get a minus 7 times a squared plus 7 squared plus 7a plus a plus 7 is equal to 0. And this simplifies to a minus 7 times a squared plus 8a plus 49 plus 7, and 49 plus 7 is 56. So this is equal to 0. Now from here, I get two equations. I get a minus 7 is equal to 0, and I get a squared plus 8a plus 56 is equal to 0. So for a minus 7 equals 0, I can add 7 on both sides. So these two cancel out, and I get a equals 7. And for a squared plus 8a plus 56 is equal to 0, I can use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, a is 1, b is 8, and c is 56. So I get a is equal to negative 8 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so a squared minus 4 times 1 times 56 all over 2a. And this is equal to negative 8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared, which is 64, minus 4 times 56, which is 224, all over 2. And this turns to negative 8 plus or minus the square root of negative 180. And notice how we have the square root of a negative number, so this will not work. So our only solution is a equals 7. So now to check, the original equation was a to the power of 3 plus a squared is equal to 392. So we have a equals 7, so I get 7 to the power of 3 plus 7 squared is equal to 392. Now, 7 to the power of 3 is 343, and 7 squared is equal to 49. So I have 343 plus 49 is equal to 392, meaning 392 is equal to 392.